Georgia Lindsay here, and it is the 5th round of the season, and we are here in Budds Creek. It's a beautiful day. The track looks absolutely awesome. Start line's being tilled. We got people working on the rhythm section just before the finish line. Things are looking great here. Now, this is one of the most famous parts of the track. It is Henry Hill. Unfortunately, it's named after a huge crash that Doug Henry had a few years ago. However, it's definitely something huge to look at this weekend. We're going to go and check out, see what some of the riders are doing on the Friday afternoon, and have a look at some parts of the track. I'm joined by Adam Cianciarulo. Now, Adam, this is your first ever pro race. You must be pretty excited to be here.
Yeah, I am. I'm obviously, like you said, it is my first pro race. I've never really even been this far north in the United States. So coming in Washington, D.C., we're here. We're doing it big. Hopefully, obviously come out here with a lot of learning experience and just get my feet wet. It's going to be good. How
are you feeling? Like, how is everything physically, mentally? How are you?
I'm nervous, obviously. Obviously racing with the 39 best guys in the world in the 250 class, you're going to be nervous. I'm just a kid out here racing with men pretty much. So I'm nervous, but at the same time I'm excited and ready to get my pro career underway and start learning for 2014.
What is it that you're actually looking for? Obviously, you're going to have a slight goal for this weekend. You mentioned that you want to just take away some learning things, but is there any actual place you're aiming to put yourself out after watching the first 4 rounds?
Well, like you said, learning is my main goal. If I learn something and take something forward to the next weekend, it will be a success for me. But obviously, if I get 25th, in my mind, I'm not going to be happy with that. So, I have an idea of where I think I can be and where my capability puts me. It's just, it comes down to me getting a good start and riding to my capability. So I think if everything goes good, I'll accomplish my goals.
Well, this is definitely one to look out for, Mr. Adam Cianciarulo. Best of luck for your first race this weekend. Thank you. And I'm standing on the finish line of the complete track here at Budds Creek. Now, this rhythm section is something pretty interesting to look at. I mean, there's going to be some different rhythms coming into this, which is going to make for some really good passes, and people are going to be doing different things. So that's going to make for some good racing. And then down to my left, we have the start line. Now, this is a pretty cool start line because it's quite short, but then it directly goes into a complete 180. Now, this was made in 2007 when the Motocross of Nations was here. So it's been like that ever since, but that was a change to the track. This track has changed quite a few times over the years, but this weekend there is going to be some awesome racing on this track. And I'm joined by the one and only Andrew Short. Now, Andrew, you are always around on the track on a Friday afternoon. I can always count on you being here. But what kind of thing do you get up to?
Normally on Fridays I get everything set up for my helmets, boots, all my gear, and check out the bike with the crew. Kind of hang out with all of them. Everybody at BTO Sports, they barbecue on Friday nights, which is unique. A lot of the teams, they go to a restaurant or whatnot, but this team in particular stays in the paddock, barbecue some food, and we all hang out, go walk the track afterwards, and have some fun.
Is that why I found Jack Daniels in the cool box? We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. But Budds Creek, it's a beautiful day today. The track looks awesome. Have you walked it yet?
No, I haven't. I was kind of waiting for the amateurs to finish, and yeah, this track's always really amazing up and down the hills, and the crowd's always pretty spectacular as well. So it should be a good event. Awesome weather. It's not too hot, but the sun's out, so you got to be appreciative of that.
And you had a week off. What did you get up to?
For me, it's kind of regroup. I've had a bad few races and trying to gain some more speed and work on my technique. So hopefully I can rebound and kind of pull a tear off and regroup.
So did you get much chance to actually relax, or were you just actually working harder than you would on a normal week?
No, I mean, I did get to relax, hang out with the kids a little bit, especially for Father's Day. And it's unique in that sense that you're not traveling, but at the same time, yeah, you are working. Especially for me, I definitely have some gains I need to make to be competitive, and that's what I was working on mostly in the off weekend.
Well, living in Austin, Texas, you get to deal with the heat. We haven't had any extremely hot races yet, but it is kind of feeling a little bit sticky. But down in Austin, how's it been riding in the heat?
Yeah, it's nasty down there. Here it feels like air conditioning, so it's a great place for riding dirt bikes. A good community, great tracks, great city, and I love it down there.
Well, best luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm joined by Forrest, team owner and manager of the BTO KTM team. Now, I've just seen you kind of chefing up, doing a bit of cooking, barbecuing tonight. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. This is part of our new Friday feast.
I like that. Can you invite me to this thing?
We have, but you keep skipping out.
Okay, anyway. You have a strong team, but Matt Gerke is normally with you, but he got injured in Supercross. When do we expect to see him back?
Gerke got back on the bike this week. So he actually rode 2 days. I think he's riding tomorrow. Roughly, Redbud is what we're looking for. We need this week, next week to go well, and then get a good third weekend, and then he'll be back.
How's he feeling? Obviously, you speak to him regularly.
Good. We were really hoping for Southwick, because Matt Gerke in Southwick, you know. So we were hoping to maybe be able to push it, but when he got back on the bike this week, like anybody, it's been 7 weeks, so the wrist is weak and all that kind of stuff, and Redbud.
And as far as Fridays, you barbecue, but what other important stuff that the team has to get ready? What do you kind of get up to?
Actually, the whole team and the crew's been kicking butt this year. So Fridays we have more time than we ever had in the past. So at Hangtown, we kind of had a little cookout, and half the guys left and half stayed. And then by round 2, everybody stayed. And then I realized that was because I actually did the cooking. So I think everybody was trying to jump on, you know, me doing something. So now we've turned it into Friday feast. So everybody comes around. You can come get whatever you want.
See, open invitation to anyone watching. BTO 10. Come for dinner. Wine, Jack Daniels. It's all good. Well, thanks, Forrest, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, dear.
I would grab a word with the busy man that is Ryan Villopoto, but he's headed out to track right now to have a look and see what's going on. But this weekend, this is Ryan Villopoto's track. I mean, he's fast pretty much everywhere, but Budds Creek is somewhere where he has really left his mark. 2007, the Motocross of Nations, 250 wins, or MX2 wins, and also beating Ricky Carmichael. Ricky Carmichael went down, but he still beat him, and I think he would have done no matter what. So Ryan Villopoto, Budds Creek, they go together this weekend. Friday afternoon, and this seems to be what everyone just kind of gets up to. Barbecuing. Look at that grill. If that's not rider's fuel, then I really don't know what is. I'm coming here tonight. Sorry, Forrest. This track has so many historical elements to it. It's been ridden by people from Europe, the Motocross of Nations, US GPs, absolutely everything. Everyone has ridden here, and it's been around for so long. It's a really, really cool track. It has so many ups and downs, huge tabletops, huge hills, rhythm sections. It's just built into the natural terrain down here. So this is going to make for some absolutely amazing racing tomorrow. Let's get ready. I'm Georgia Lindsay. 5th round tomorrow.